let me tell you quickly my story that I gave yesterday. And this is when I was working two jobs, one as a nurse and one as a nurse practitioner. And I said to myself, whoa, okay, God, you know what? It's time. It's time for me to step into that role in my main job as a nurse practitioner. My angels, I'm giving this to you guys now, and it's time for me to make that step, to make that move. And when I did that, immediately I went looking, and the nursing director position showed up. I didn't want that job. I was like, they're going to be calling me in the middle of the night. I'm in charge of 200 nurses. I don't really want that responsibility, okay? Because I do a lot of things. I got two jobs. I don't want this. But I said, this showed up exactly when I asked God and my angels to intervene. So I said, you know what? I'm going to release, I'm going to trust, and I'm going to put in for it. I put in for the job. All of a sudden, people started calling me. Yvette, I seen you put in for the nursing director job. Aren't you a nurse practitioner, though? I said, yeah. And then, booyah, the boss called. The boss over the bosses called me and said, Yvette, like, aren't you a nurse practitioner? I said, yeah. She said, well, we got a nurse practitioner position available. Another nursing director called me and said, Yvette, the nurse practitioner just retired yesterday. And all of a sudden, I went for the interview for the nursing director, and it was already set for me not to get that position, but to get the other position. It was held off for 2.5 months. I was like, what's going on, God? What's going on? They told me that I'm going to be moved. I'm going to be relocated an hour from home. So they changed the position to an hour from home. I said, God, this is not what I wanted. I asked you to move me into a position that was part of my license. You did that. But now they're talking about moving me over an hour from home. Every day I got to drive and then be stuck in traffic. I might spend 3 hours driving. 2.5 months later, they called me and said the position is ready. And they said, guess what? The other nurse practitioner heard of the position a couple of weeks ago. She wants that position. She's taking it, and you're moving in her position, which placed me closer to home than the original position. Ha ha. The universe, God, will bless you. When you are ready for that change in your life, you have to release, let go, and trust.